Hercules, and I'm back. So today, I hope you had a good day. I mean, today seems like it's kind of gonna be raining, and it's kind of friendly because it's warm, and also we are looking at some rain. I think rain is gonna come out there, but we keep going and going and going and going. Now today, I get my topics based on daily activities that are going on. So I see that, and then I thought maybe let me come and talk about it because it helps somebody somewhere. I know this is the biggest journey. This is going to be the most expensive thing you're buying. When you purchase that home, the excitement, the American dream, and as immigrants too, I know when you call home and tell them I bought a house, you'll be like, whoa, that's a big improvement. So it's an excitement we always have as immigrants. And I think also as an American dream, everybody wants to own a home. You know where we come from. Come on, you know where we come from. Buying a home was meant for rich people, not people who are just anyhowly. But see, this is the best country whereby you can purchase your home anytime you want. Oh, let me not talk much. Let's go back to where we were. Where we had our title for today. The title for today, I thought that we should have it. It's called Why Lenders Want Extra Cash Reserve Before Closing on a Home. You worked so hard to keep that credit. You worked so hard to keep that job. You worked so hard to go get that pre-approval. You went and met with this loan person. They pre-approved you. And then you decided to go look for a realtor. When I talk about a realtor, my name is Hercules Otieno, and my phone number is 763-498-2650. And you can also reach me on my social media, which is YouTube, Hercules the Realtor Show. You can also reach me on my Facebook, which is Hercules the Realtor. You can also reach me on my TikTok, which is Hercules the Realtor. How about my Instagram? My Instagram, Hercules Otieno. Let's go back. So, why do you think these lenders want you to have a reserve amount of money? Okay. Number one, to have the reserve cash shows financial stability. You're going to get a loan, and everybody wants to know that you can be able to pay that loan. So the lender wants to see that after closing, you still have some money left over for emergency, like bills, repair, or unexpected life situation. This proves you are not somebody who's a house poor. Not going to buy that couch that you want to buy, the big one. Go get that car. No. You know what I normally tell most of my clients? Don't buy anything for 1 year. Reorganize yourself, because that's the biggest amount of money you've spent. Don't go buy that big thing. Don't go buy. Number two, some loan programs require reserve. Some loan companies will want you to have some money. Depending on the loan type, investment property, or credit profile, lenders may require 2 to 12 months, which they will do a verification. So they call it, is it the verification of deposit? I think so, something like that. They'll want to see the money in the bank statement, or they'll want to send some kind of verification to your bank to make sure that you have enough money. So the lenders may require 2 to 12 months of mortgage payment in reserve funds before approving the loan. This is a very, 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 very long journey, purchasing a home. When you're buying your home, it's going to take you quite a distance. You have to, there's so many things they're going to need you to put together before you can be able to get approved. So my advice to you, mostly to our immigrants, I normally push you guys immigrants, because you are the people who doesn't know so much about what's going on here. And this makes me to try to talk about it. Try to have that reserve with you because it's very, very important. Whenever you know you're going to buy a home, don't go buying anything else. The money that you send also home there, that big money you always send home there, you're building that maisonette at the same time you want to buy here, or you are starting that business and you want to buy here, or you are always doing those crazy stuff that you're doing at home there and you want to buy here. Just put it short for some time. Put it short for some time until you complete purchasing your home. Number 3, unexpected costs happen after closing. Let's say you made a mistake that I told you not to do. You didn't do your inspection. And then what happened? You went in. You bought your house, you're so excited. Then what happens? Furnace breaks. You know furnace? That cools the house or warms the house. Breaks. You have to replace it. You're looking at more than 400 grand. Where are you gonna go to get it now at the same time you just purchased a home? If you had a reserve, you'll be able to fall back on it. Number 2, you didn't do that inspection again. You have water heater leaks. Now the water heater, you came to realize that whoever was selling you the house, because you didn't do inspection, lied to you. Now this is broken. Where you get that money from? No. The money, you went and used all of it. Thinking that when I go in there, I know my next paycheck will pay for everything. No. That water heater needs to be fixed. That furnace needs to be fixed. How about the homeowners association fee increased? When you went in, these guys were in the middle of increasing the homeowners association fee. The fee went up there. You didn't save any money. Now becomes a surprise. How about the moving cost? You thought moving cost was going to cost this. Now it's costing this because you have to move. Where are you going to get that money? So reserve cash protects homeowners from immediate financial stress after getting the keys. Getting the keys is the best. You go get yourself excitement. And then you find yourself American dream. But now when it comes to finances, it becomes American nightmare. I don't want you guys to go through American nightmare. We want to go through American dream. That's what we do. Strong reserve can help loan approval. That is number 4. If your credit score or debt to income ratio is whereby you divide your income and your expenses is in the borderline. They will want you to pay something down. Remember, in your mind, because when you're purchasing a home, your mind always find itself geared towards it because you've already made up your mind. This is what I want, and you always, everybody's excited. I remember my first house when I was buying it. It was crazy. I couldn't even sleep. So I can understand what happens to the people. So if your debt to income ratio is so tight, they might want you to pay some stuff down. And if they want you to pay some stuff down, you must have that reserve to pay this stuff down. So having a strong savings reserve can sometimes strengthen your mortgage application and reduce lenders' risk. Because lenders are out to make money. They're not out to take risk on you. And if they're taking it, they must make sure that it's a well-planned risk. So you must make sure there's some reserve that is left. When you're going to buy a home, I don't want to see you go in there that you don't even have something left in the bank. If you can borrow your 401k, borrow and don't use it for buy. 2, don't go borrow that 401k and start having party. Don't go buy that 401k and start becoming the hosting everybody. That is not the purpose for you to borrow that money. Number 5, don't spend every dollar on the down payment. This is the last but not the least. People spend a lot of money on their down payment. Yes. But do you spend all of it? Many buyers focus only on down payment and closing cost. That's where your mind is always in. Then completely drain their savings. Smart buyers leave themselves breathing room after closing. You remember things that we are going to break down up there? If you forgot to do your inspection, because the inspection will reveal all this information. We had a furnace, we had a water heater, and don't forget, sometimes the roof can bring a problem, because that roof too sometimes has been past 8 years. And then are you gonna live with it like that? You'll want to fix it. So honestly, there's something psychologically important about reserve too. Yeah, there's some things that are important. I mean, when you have some money extra somewhere, you feel confidence. Walking into a new home with zero caution can make even a beautiful house feel stressful instead of exciting. A little reserve cash gives the whole experience oxygen. This is Hercules Otieno, and my phone number is 763-498-2650. And can you give me a thumbs up? Like my social media, Hercules the Realtor Show. How about Hercules the Realtor? That is my Facebook. How about Hercules the Realtor? That's my TikTok. How about Hercules Otieno? My Instagram. Now to conclude, we've gone through 5 reasons why you should have the reserve. In the honest opinion of mine, if we might say it, we find that when you have some money that you've saved somewhere, there's so much, because even apart from purchasing a home, we have things that come into our life. They're emergencies. So you as an individual, you should start practicing this business of having some savings. Because if you don't have savings, you're like somebody who is exposed. And if things happen or something happens, you will find yourself in a mess that you can't help. If you're a parent, you have children who are going to school. If you're a husband, you have a wife who might be going out there, and sometimes there's some things. You are driving on the road. If you don't pay your insurance, sometimes something can happen to the car. Or maybe, let's say, something happens to the car, and that needs you to pay some money. There are deductibles. There are crazy things around here that you have to do. So you must start practicing. Mostly this is a business I'm trying to tell you guys as immigrants. Our immigrants, we don't keep savings. We always exhaust us and thinking that we'll get the next paycheck. Try to save your money, because tomorrow you don't know what will happen. And this happens to people who don't save their money. Otherwise, thank you very much. My name is Hercules Otieno again, and my phone number 763-498-2650. And don't forget my social media. Please give me a thumbs up there and like, and try to comment whatever I'm giving out. This one I don't know. I don't know unless you tell me how I'm performing. And if you give me a critic, that gives me some idea of how to improve myself. Don't forget my social media, which is YouTube channel, Hercules the Realtor Show, and my Facebook, Hercules the Realtor. My Instagram, Hercules the Realtor. How about my my Instagram, Hercules Otieno. How about my TikTok, Hercules the Realtor. Otherwise, thank you very much, and I love you so much. Mapenzi yananigusa kama upepo.